Did you know that most burglaries are crimes of opportunity? A burglar isn't looking for a challenge, they're looking for an easy target. What if I told you that in just 30 minutes you can make your home so unappealing to a burglar that they'll just walk right past and look for an easier score? Stick around because today we're revealing the 30-minute fortress plan, a simple, fast, and highly effective strategy to secure your home without breaking the bank. First things first, let's get inside the mind of a typical burglar. They're on a clock, they want to get in, grab valuables, and get out, ideally in under 5 to 10 minutes. Anything that slows them down, makes noise, or increases their chance of being seen is a major deterrent. Our 30-minute plan focuses on creating exactly those obstacles. We're going to break this down into 3 10-minute segments: the exterior, the entry points, and the interior. Ready? Let's start the clock. Our first 10 minutes are all about the exterior. Your goal here is to make your home look occupied, well-maintained, and difficult to approach unseen. Start by walking the perimeter of your property. See any overgrown bushes or trees, especially near windows or doors. Those are perfect hiding spots. Spend a few minutes trimming them back. You don't need to be a professional landscaper. Just create clear lines of sight from the street and your neighbors' homes. A tidy yard sends a message that the owner is diligent and pays attention to details, something burglars don't like. Next, while you're outside, check for any tools you might be accidentally providing. Ladders left out, garden tools, bricks, or heavy rocks are all items a burglar could use to break a window or pry open a door. Secure them in a locked shed or garage. If you don't have one, even chaining them to a post is better than leaving them accessible. Also, take a quick look at your outdoor lighting. Are all the bulbs working? Motion-activated floodlights are fantastic deterrents and are incredibly easy to install. They instantly put a spotlight on anyone lurking around, which is the last thing a burglar wants. Finally, make sure your house number is clearly visible from the street, both day and night. This helps emergency services find you quickly if you ever need them. Time's up for the exterior. Let's move inside. Now we're on to our second 10-minute segment, securing the entry points. This is arguably the most critical part of our plan. Most burglars enter through a door, front, back, or garage, not the window like you see in movies. Your first task is to check every exterior door. Do they have a deadbolt? And not just any deadbolt, but one with at least a 1-inch throw. Now look at the door frame and the strike plate. That's the metal plate where the bolt enters the frame. Often these are installed with short, half-inch screws that can be kicked in with a single, well-placed kick. Spend 5 minutes replacing those short screws with 3-inch long hardened steel screws. This simple, cheap upgrade reinforces the door frame exponentially, making it incredibly difficult to force open. Do this for all your exterior doors. Next, let's talk about sliding glass doors. They're a notorious weak point. The factory locks are often flimsy and easily defeated. The quickest, most effective fix: get a security bar, often called a Charlie bar, and place it in the track. This physically prevents the door from being slid open, even if the lock is bypassed. Don't have one? A simple wooden dowel cut to the right length works just as well. While you're at it, check your windows. Ensure all the locks are functional and engaged. For extra ground floor window security, you can add simple and inexpensive sash locks or pin locks. These prevent the window from being pried open from the outside. That's 10 minutes well spent. Now for our final segment. For our last 10 minutes, we're focusing on the interior and creating the illusion of occupancy, even when you're not home. Burglars often watch a house before breaking in to see if anyone's there. So let's make it look like someone is always around. Grab some simple plug-in timers. They're incredibly cheap. Set one up in your living room to turn a lamp on and off in the evening. Set another in the bedroom. You can even plug a radio into one and have it play for a couple of hours. The goal is to create a pattern of light and sound that mimics normal daily life. Don't just leave a single light on 24/7. That's a dead giveaway that the house is empty. Next, let's deal with your valuables. A burglar who does manage to get inside is going to go straight for the master bedroom. Why? That's where most people keep jewelry, cash, and other small, high-value items. So, don't make it easy for them. Spend a few minutes moving your most precious items to a less obvious location. Think about a locked box in a home office closet, or even a clever diversion safe that looks like a book or a can of soup. And while you're at it, Close your blinds and curtains, especially on the ground floor. Why give a potential burglar a free look at what you own? Don't let them window shop. A simple glance through a window can tell them if you have a big screen TV, a new laptop, or other expensive electronics worth stealing. Making your home a black box from the outside is a powerful deterrent. And that's it. The clock stops. In just 30 minutes, you've completely changed the security profile of your home. Let's recap. We've cleared hiding spots and secured potential break-in tools outside. We've massively reinforced your doors and windows, your primary points of entry. And we've created the illusion of occupancy while making it harder to spot and grab valuables inside. You've added layers of deterrence. A burglar casing your neighborhood will see the clear yard, notice the reinforced entry points, and be uncertain if anyone's home. They'll look at your house, then look at your neighbor's house with the overgrown bushes and the ladder leaning against the wall. And they will almost always choose the easier target. This isn't about building an impenetrable fortress. It's about smart, simple deterrence. It's about making your home a less attractive option than the one next door. Security doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Sometimes the most effective measures are the ones you can implement right now with what you already have. This 30-minute plan is a perfect starting point for every homeowner. You can always add more advanced systems like cameras and alarms later, but mastering these basics is the foundation of a secure home. So what are you waiting for? Take 30 minutes today and give yourself the peace of mind you deserve. Thanks for watching. If you found this 30-minute plan helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more practical tips to keep you and your family safe. Have your own quick security tips? Share them in the comments below. Stay safe out there.